Fred Williams, XL Prime. We're going to have a start date here. We have retroactive dates. We're going to subtract those retroactive dates and then show retroactive dates. What am I talking about? We have a random date here. What we're going to do is we're going to take this date and we're going to subtract 20 days. Then we want to show those retroactive days in order. This is what it looks like. We have a start date. Here's our name range, which is G4. We have our retroactive date, which is G5. All we're going to do is take this start date plus rows minus 1 minus retroactive. Let's start and define the rows. Here's row B5 minus 1. So we need a starting date. Here, we got 0 through 10, just for an example. From there, what are we going to do? We're going to define rows minus retroactive. We got 20 days. Then we're going to count down, 20, 19, 18, 17. We're going to take the start date, the start 600, and we're just going to add the negative 20. It looks really complicated, but the key thing here is this rows. Rows is a count, remember? Rows counts the number. So here, we're going to use rows, B5 to be 1. Minus 1 is 0. You get rid of this minus 1. We have 1. Well, we want to start at 0. As we move down, notice we have absolute value, a relative value. This is an index, if you will. And as we move down, the number will grow. We grow to 9. Well, it's actually 10, and then we subtract 1. Need this 20, and we're just taking 0 minus 20. From there, we're just taking our start date and subtracting 20 days. This is going to give our starting position, and then we just copy it down. From there, all we do is format it. Remember text, B5, and then our format, whatever we want. We want a days. Then here, we're just going to go the date here, and we're just going to put it in month format. That's it. It just looks much more challenging because we have some negative numbers and that rows thing. This rows thing will throw a lot of people. Just get used to it is a growing or expanding range. And I said long ago that we're going to use this in a lot of different applications. Well, here's a perfect application. Over on your right, we have a narrative. Read it. There's some tips in here. In other words, if you want to include today, you can. There's a summary on formatting here. Other than that, this anatomy, other than the fact that I have to correct this rows, is straightforward. With this rows correction, it returns the number of rows in an array. Just review the anatomy if necessary. Do what I do. I break it down. I break it down so I can visualize it. And breaking it down piece by piece just makes it so much easier to see. Fred Williams, XL Prime, thanks for watching.